Mini episode 1543 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge mini episode 1543, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 10 of the 2022 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 11 of the college football season. For last week's college pick, we were 0-1 and are 17-9 for the season. Our pick this week is TCU +7 over Texas. Our picks for the college football playoff as of this week are 1 Georgia, 2 Ohio State, 3 Michigan, 4 TCU. The next four in are 5 Oregon, 6 Tennessee, 7 USC, 8 UCLA. Besides those teams, the other ones that we project for the New Year's Six Bowls games as of now are Alabama, LSU, Mississippi, and Tulane. Here's our NFL top 10 for this week. Philadelphia at number 1, 2 Buffalo, 3 Kansas City, 4 Minnesota, 5 Dallas, 6 Miami, 7 Tennessee, 8 Baltimore, 9 New York Jets, 10 Seattle. Here's your bottom 5. 28 Indianapolis, 29 Las Vegas, 30 Pittsburgh, 31 Carolina, 32 Houston. In the NFL, we're going for our 4th season since 2016 of being profitable, i.e. above 52.4%, picking every game of the season. After being above it the first 4 weeks, now we're below after 5 very tough weeks. Last week we were 5-5-3, 1-1-1 on the big 3, and 1-0 on the lock. We're 62-69-4, 12-14-1, and 6-3 on the season. These teams are on the bye: Baltimore, Cincinnati, New England, and the New York Jets. Here's our picks for this week. Atlanta -2.5 over Carolina, Tampa Bay -3 over Seattle, Kansas City -9.5 over Jacksonville, New Orleans -1.5 over Pittsburgh, Buffalo -3.5 over Minnesota, Tennessee -3 over Denver, Chicago -3 over Detroit, Indianapolis +4.5 over Las Vegas, Arizona +1.5 over the LA Rams, the LA Chargers +7 over San Francisco, and Washington +11 over Philadelphia. For our big 3, it's Miami -3.5 over Cleveland, and Dallas -4.5 over Green Bay. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 10, it's the New York Giants -5 over Houston. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, and Aaron Rodgers. Running back, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, and Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, and Deebo Samuel. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, and Darren Waller. Remember, our Thursday night game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 7 QBs: Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, and Tua. We like 18 running backs: Saquon Barkley, James Conner, Travis Etienne, Dante Foreman, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Gibson, Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, Cordero Patterson, Tony Pollard, Miles Sanders, Devin Singletary, Kenneth Walker III, Jamal Williams, and Jeff Wilson. We like 19 wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Amari Cooper, Gabe Davis, Chris Godwin, Jerry Jeudy, Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Chris Olave, Josh Palmer, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Michael Pittman, Devontae Smith, Juju Smith-Schuster, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jalen Waddle. And we like 5 tight ends, Zach Ertz, Pat Freiermuth, Dallas Goedert, TJ Hawkinson, and Dalton Schultz. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.